Hi, in this tutorial, we are going to consider a question in mathematics under exponential equations. The question says, find the value of x in 2 to the power x squared over 2 to the power 2x, which is equivalent to 256. This, in the first place, we are going to consider the laws of indices. So we're going to find that the base here is 2, the base here is 2, which simply means this can also be reduced in the base of 2. We're going to find that this is 2 to the power x squared over, this is the same as 2 to the power x but raised to the power 2, which is equal to 2. And if we reduce 256 to the base of 2, we can multiply 2 8 times consecutively. So this will be 2 to the power 8. And under the laws or rules of indices, we're going to find that if we're dividing indices of the same base, it means we should be able to subtract their powers. By that I mean this is the same as 2 to the power x squared divided by 2 to the power 2x, which is equivalent to 2 to the power 8. Having done that, then we can apply the law of indices, which is the base here is the same, the base here is the same, and the base there is the same. So, in as much as we are using a division sign, we're going to subtract the bases and equate to 8. Hence, this becomes x squared minus 2x everything equivalent to 8. That becomes a quadratic equation, which we are going to solve by factorization method. We're going to say x squared minus 2x, and then this 8 is going to cross over the equal sign, thereby becoming negative 8, which is equal to 0. When we reach this stage, we can be able to find the product, the sum, and the factor. So I'm going to find that to find the product, you pick the constant multiplied by the coefficient of the letter that is raised to the power 2. So the coefficient here is 1, 1 times negative 8, the product is negative 8, and the sum is the coefficient of the middle expression. The sum is negative 2. So I'm going to find the factors. These are two numbers such that if we multiply, we are able to get the product. If we add, we are able to get the sum. To get 8, we can use 4 and a 2. And when we put negative, it means negative 4 times 2 is negative 8. Negative 4 plus 2 is negative 2. We are going to replace the two factors on the middle expression. This means x squared minus 4x plus 2x minus 8 is equal to 0. Then we can factorize by grouping. And having done that, we're going to say x here is common, and x into x power 2, it means we are reducing the power, thereby remaining with a single x, minus x into x is going to leave us with a 4. Then this is going to be plus, then 2x and 8, what is common is a 2. We're going to say 2 here, then we introduce the brackets. 2 into 2, that is a 1, thereby giving us 8x minus 2 into 8 is going to give us a 4, everything equivalent to 0. So I'm going to say x, which is outside, and the other term outside is plus 2. So this is x plus 2. And one of the brackets, x minus 4, equals to 0. So I'm going to say x plus 2 equals 0, or x minus 4 equals to 0. So I'm going to find the value of x here and the value of x here. Having seen that the equation was raised to the power 2, thereby we can be able to obtain two solutions. We're going to say x equals to 0 minus 2, and this becomes x equals negative 2. And we're going to say or x equals to 0. When this negative 4 crosses over the equal sign, it becomes positive, thereby it becomes x equals to positive 4. So we're going to say therefore x equals to negative 2, or that is positive 4. And having done that, it means we have found the value or the values of x in the expression. And if the question was specific to say find the positive value of x, we should be able to lastly be able to say x equals positive 4. If it clearly identified saying find the negative value of the exponential equation, the answer is x equals negative 2. I hope you find this video very much beneficial. This has been Mr. Sensor from Sensor Academy School of Tuitions. And if it's the first time on this channel, click on the subscribe button in order to get notified when next I post a new video. And if you're watching this on Facebook, click on the follow button in order to let the channel grow. Ensure that you relate the same to some of the concepts that might help you in order to understand the same concepts under exponential equations. Stay focused.